Pixar is famous for hiding secret Easter eggs and references inside their movies, and Turning Red is absolutely packed with them. From carefully placed stickers inside May's notebook to hidden teasers for future Pixar films, Shi made sure to fill the movie with details most people completely missed. And trust me, some of them get way deeper than you think. I'm talking hidden Coco references, spiritual symbols, secret meanings behind the number 4, and even a crazy connection between May and K-pop demon hunters Rumi. So stick around until the very end, because I'm going to show you details that were hidden right in front of your eyes the entire time. But before we start, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel so you never miss future uploads. Let's start with the hidden teaser Pixar slipped into Turning Red, because most people completely missed it. Pixar has a long tradition of secretly teasing their next movie inside their current one, and this film was quietly setting up Lightyear long before audiences even saw the trailer. At the beginning of the movie, while May, Miriam, Priya, and Abby are walking through the streets of Toronto, Miriam can briefly be seen carrying a skateboard covered in Lightyear stickers. One of the stickers resembles the Space Ranger Wings logo, while another shows socks, the robotic cat that later becomes Buzz Lightyear's companion in the future film. What makes this even cooler is that director Shi actually confirmed in an interview that the movie contained hidden Lightyear references, proving these details were intentionally planted by Pixar from the very beginning. Another cool detail hidden inside Turning Red happens during the dodgeball scene, when May's gym teacher tells the students to be water.
On the balls, guys! Be water! Be
At first, it sounds like a random motivational quote, but it's actually a direct reference to the legendary martial artist Bruce Lee and his famous philosophy, be water, my friend.
Be water, my friend.
Bruce Lee used water as a symbol of adaptability and control, teaching people to stay calm and flexible no matter what situation they face. Considering May spends the entire movie struggling to control her emotions and Red Panda transformation, this hidden reference fits the story surprisingly well. Another strong detail inside Turning Red is how much Mei Lee mirrors Rumi from K-pop Demon Hunters. Both characters deal with extreme pressure from their parents, especially mothers who expect perfection and control their lives. Because of that, they both hide a dangerous other side of themselves. May transforms into a giant red panda monster when emotions take over, while Rumi struggles with her hidden demon side and markings she can't fully control. What makes this even deeper is that both stories focus on the fear of disappointing family or friends while trying to accept who they really are. Even their transformations represent emotional stress, identity struggle, and growing up under pressure. So, is this resemblance just an accident, or did Sony Animation secretly copy Pixar's storytelling style? Another detail connects Turning Red to Luca through Pixar's habit of teasing future and past projects inside each other. We already know Luca included a subtle nod to Turning Red through the boy band Four Town appearing as a hidden reference. But the real question is, did Turning Red return the favor? In one scene, May is seen sketching intense drawings of her crush Devon, and in one of them, she imagines him as a merman. While Luca's characters are technically sea monsters rather than mermaids or mermen, the underwater transformation and ocean theme feel very similar. It's debated, but many fans believe this small drawing is Pixar subtly connecting both worlds through shared ocean symbolism and transformation themes. Inside Turning Red, there's a subtle background detail that most people completely miss. In Mei Lee's classroom, behind her math teacher, there's a visible poster of the 1980 Winter Olympics. This is a direct reference to the historic Miracle on Ice, when the U.S. men's hockey team defeated the Soviet Union in one of the most legendary sports moments ever recorded. Also, the film draws a strong visual parallel to the 1985 movie Teen Wolf. When May first transforms into her red panda form, she experiences it in front of a bathroom mirror, almost identical to Scott Howard's realization when he discovers he is a werewolf. In both cases, the characters struggle to hide their transformation from their parents, showing how deeply Turning Red borrows classic 80s transformation storytelling themes. Pixar continues its tradition of hiding long-running universe symbols in plain sight. One of the most iconic is the Luxo ball, the yellow ball with a red star that has appeared across nearly every Toy Story entry and multiple Pixar projects. It's subtly placed during Tyler's birthday party scene, hidden inside the pool area. It's easy to miss if you're not paying attention. Also, another hidden detail appears in May's notebook, a small brown rabbit sticker. This is a direct reference to the Pixar short film Burrow. which follows a young rabbit trying to build her perfect home. And interestingly, inside May's room, you can also spot a lamp design similar to the Luxo lamp, which is a direct callback to Pixar's iconic logo. In fact, we go back even further. Inside May's room also contains a small yarn ball with eyes that closely resembles the character from the Pixar short Pearl. This isn't just a random decoration. It connects strongly to Pearl's story, which is all about fitting in and learning to accept who you are. And that theme perfectly mirrors May's own struggle with her red panda transformation and her identity throughout the movie. The number 4 is used in a way that carries deeper cultural meaning than most viewers realize. When May's family notices the four-town concert approaching, her grandmother immediately reacts, calling the number 4 the worst possible sign. This comes from Chinese numerology, where the word for 4 sounds very similar to the word for death, with only a slight difference in tone. Because of this linguistic connection, the number is often considered unlucky in many Asian cultures. In fact, in some buildings across East Asia, floors containing the number 4 are skipped entirely, similar to how some Western buildings avoid the 13th floor. Turning Red quietly includes multiple hidden references to Coco, and most viewers never notice them because they appear for only a few seconds. After May transforms into her red panda form for the first time at school and rushes through the streets trying to get home, colorful papel picado decorations can briefly be seen hanging outside nearby houses. These traditional tissue paper decorations were also heavily featured throughout Coco, especially during scenes connected to family and spiritual celebration. While May and her friends are walking through the school hallway, a student with black hair and dark eye makeup can be spotted wearing a green Escapula t-shirt. Escapula is the fictional band that appeared during the Battle of the Band sequence in Coco, making this a very sneaky Pixar crossover hidden right in front of the audience. The mysterious code A113. For those who don't know, A113 is a reference to the classroom where many legendary Pixar animators and directors first studied animation before working in Hollywood. Because of that, Pixar has been secretly placing the code in their movies for decades as a tribute to where their journey began. During one of the movie's most emotional scenes, when May's father is drawing the ritual circle before the red moon disappears, the chalk machine he uses is clearly labeled Model A113. And if you stay until the final credits, the code appears once again hidden on the 4-star town concert tickets, proving Pixar made sure the reference was woven throughout the movie from beginning to end. One of the deepest visual details in Turning Red is the heavy use of the color green during May's family ritual scenes. Ming, Wu, and May's aunts are all dressed in green, especially during the ceremony connected to sealing away their red panda spirits. At first, this may seem like a random color choice, but in color theory, green sits directly opposite red on the color wheel, making them complementary colors. What makes this detail even more interesting is how green is viewed across many Asian cultures and religions. Green is often associated with peace, balance, harmony, protection, and spiritual healing. The symbolism goes far beyond animation too. For example, in Islam, green is widely respected as a spiritual and peaceful color connected to paradise and mercy. Meanwhile, in many East Asian traditions, green is linked to life, nature, and positive energy. So, by surrounding May's family with green while they try to suppress the red side of themselves, the movie visually represents the conflict between emotional chaos and spiritual balance, without ever directly saying it.